Okay, so what's going on, guys? It's Shenanigans here. First video, and I'm gonna be telling stories of what happened. These are all true, promise. Um, so yeah, basically, it's gonna be a story of how me and my friend, we're gonna call him John, because I don't want to give out his names, because I don't know if I'm allowed. So me and John, we were pretty good friends, and what happened was we discovered this little house that was being built, and we wanted to go check it out because I've never been in a construction area before. Yeah, just saying. So we scoped it out for. It was a Friday when we saw this. I was spending the night at his house. So we woke up the next day and we scouted his house out and we saw workers. So I figured there wouldn't be any workers there on Sunday. It's the Lord's Day, obviously. And so yeah, so we went over there the next day and there was no one there. We thought. So we go in there and some of the doors are zip locked, or not zip locked, but zip tied shut. So we had to go back to his house. And keep in mind, this was through woods and everything. And it took like 7 to 10 minutes to get here if we were running. It takes like 15 minutes to walk. And I wasn't about to run. So we walked back to his house, 15 minutes. We got the scissors. And Mom was like, "What are you guys doing?" We said that we were going to build a fort. You know, just all you need is scissors and imagination. So anyway, we went back through the woods and we get there. We cut the zip ties and we get in the house. We're checking it out and we're like jumping between the beams and stuff. It was pretty stupid, I'm not gonna lie. And it was kind of cold. This was in March. And so once we're jumping through these beams and we're like, "Oh, is that the basement?" So we go down to these steps, these rickety ass steps. Like they're not even real steps. They could have slid out easy, but we were stupid. We just did it anyways. We're walking down it. We get down there, it's just concrete. There's like a fireplace being built, but it wasn't built yet. And there's a window, and there's a glass door. Now that's going to be important for later in this story, and you'll see why. So, we're just exploring down here. We found like a box cutter. That's probably the coolest thing we've ever found in there. And basically, we were just exploring around, and all you hear is the garage upstairs. The garage, but there was no button or anything. You had to pull it up with your hand, so it made a lot of noise. And we heard it being opened. And I didn't really hear it that well. And my friend John was like, "Did you hear that?" And I didn't move because I was scared. But he was like, "Did you hear that?" And I was like, "No, what are you talking about? You're being paranoid." Because he was kind of paranoid. But he was like, No, listen." And I heard it. I heard it when he slid it all the way up. And it made us a little clicking noise. It clicked into place. And so I was like, "Oh, shit. What do we do, bro? What the fuck?" And so we go. He goes, "Oh, there's just a door. We'll run. We'll run for it." We run to the door, and it doesn't open whatsoever. We cut the zip tie. We cut the zip tie. It doesn't open for shit. And we can hear footsteps upstairs. So we're freaking the fuck out. And remember that window I told you about? So yeah, I booked it over to the window. I was like, "John, come on, John." I fucking ripped open that window. And then I realized, oh shit, we're in the basement and we're literally piled up, earth on each side. I ripped open this basement window, and before I could even turn to him and say what the plan is, he bolted through it, climbed the whole thing in like 2 steps. But thanks to him, all the dirt got stuck into the window and I couldn't get out. So thanks a lot, John. Fuck that kid. I had to dig my way through it. I had to like punch through it. Like I was fucking Mike Tyson. I punched through that shit. I crawled out, and we saw like fucking a car out front. It was a blue Jeep. Not a Jeep, it was a fucking blue truck. Goddamn. Blue truck. We booked it all the way back to his house. Got there, sat down. We ate a bowl of goldfishies. And yeah, the next day we went back, and that window was, yeah, had a lock on it. So they knew someone was there. So yeah, and that's one of the stories. I'll be telling more. See ya.